Joe Kinsey joins us now. He's been working on the OutKick Woke Bracket Challenge. We have advanced to the Final Four. Joe, fantastic work. We have a real battle royale developing. One side of the bracket, Darren Ravel against Dan Wolken. Darren Ravel, it looks like, is going to win. The other side of the bracket, Jamel Hill against Keith Olbermann. Real Donnybrook about to break out there as well. This has been fabulous. The write-ups have been fantastic. I didn't know how this would go when you put the Sweet 16 out. People absolutely love this.
Clay, it's a runaway success. I can barely get through my workday without somebody wanting to talk about it, somebody wanting to slide into the DMs. It's wild out there. So far, Clay, Karen Ravel, let me correct myself, Karen Ravel is completely dominating Dan Wolken. But, I mean, there's still time. There could be a massive comeback if Wolken can, wake up the little crowd of fans that he has. He may have a shot here, but listen, Ravel is a strong candidate for the finals.
We're talking to Joe Kinsey at Joe Kinsey EXP. You've been now writing. When did you start with OutKick? Was it in June?
June 1, yeah.
June 1. So how would you – it's not a full year yet, but how would you assess the response to you from the OutKick crew through 10 months? It's obviously been a crazy 10 months given the fact that we're dealing with all the insanity of the election and the pandemic and everything else. But how would you assess the vibe so far through 10 months?
Clay, the fans are going nuts. I sit and giggle at my desk. My wife must think I'm a maniac. These people are just full of comments. They cannot get enough of what is going on out there. They can't get enough of you fighting with Olbermann, Ravel fighting with you. It's just chaos out there. And I've said it here many times, I love chaos, and OutKick has just been pure chaos from day one. It's beautiful.
Are you surprised that people come after me as often as I got to be honest with you. I never really expected for Keith Olbermann to be obsessed with me and be sending tweets all the time to me and a lot of other people as well. I mean, it's really pretty entertaining to me, but it's also wild.
It is. I mean, like you've always said, you sit here and you grew up with these guys on your television, and now they're coming after you. A great story, Clay, is I'm sitting here one day, and Norman Chad, the guy from World Series of Poker, the color analyst, he just starts going nuts on me, Clay. Norman Chad, a guy that I used to sit there and watch at like 2 in the morning after I got home from the bar. I'm watching World Series of Poker, and now this guy's like wanting to kill me. It's kind of invigorating, but it's just crazy. It's out of body to deal with some of these people that you never thought you'd be in contact with. But I'm a big regular Joe kind of guy. I love when the regular people out there, they come in, they send comments, they love what's going on, and I can't get enough of it. I'm just having a great time, Clay. This isn't work. This is like heaven.
We're talking to Joe Kinsey at Joe Kinsey EXP. Encourage you to follow him there. Go read everything that he's writing. He's doing fantastic work at OutKick. All right, so we've got a bunch of different storylines that are going on. How excited are you in general that Major League Baseball is back and that virtually every single place out there also now has fans present on some level?
Clay, I'm not as big of a baseball guy as I used to be, but I have to say I'm loving seeing the fans back in the stands. I want to see people get wild out there again. It's besides the fans wearing masks, it looks pretty normal to me. The expensive seats are kind of empty. But listen, I love having just the green grass, the crack of the bat, the draft beers in the stands. I love this time of year. We'll see how I feel in a couple months, and I'll probably be bored with it by then, but we'll take it for now.
We're talking to Joe Kinsey at Joe Kinsey EXP. All right, what do you think? Who do you think is going to ultimately triumph in the OutKick Woke bracket? The Final Four: Dan Wolken, Darren Ravel, Jamel Hill, and Keith Olbermann. What do you think? Who's going to be hoisting the hardware?
Listen, everybody expects Jamel to win this running away, or down the Black Lives Matter Boulevard. Jamel Hill just holding the trophy. But Keith Olbermann, my God, he's putting on a clinic on how to win a competition. He goes nuts last night. You're in it with him. He's going nuts on people left and right. He's trying to win this, Clay. It is going to be an absolute war out there with Jamel.
There's no doubt. And by the way, there's a lot of other fun stories that are going on. One that is just, and this is not a fun story, but it is a trend, and it's a ridiculous trend. How about what's going on right now with all these people dying during gender reveals? I mean, we've had a couple of cannons malfunction and kill people, and you had a story up on OutKick. Somebody was trying to do a gender reveal with an airplane, and they crashed the airplane, and the people in it died. Like, this is pretty crazy.
Clay, it is. It's a epidemic out there, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not a big wordsmith, but we have people that are now dying to reveal their babies. So the latest episode was in Mexico, where this couple, they hire this plane to blow smoke out the back of the plane to reveal the baby and the gender. And the family's on a boat in the Caribbean, out in the ocean. And the plane goes down right in front of them after revealing that they're going to have a girl. I mean, what great memories for the girl. She's going to live with this the rest of her life. It's going to be on Google. The little baby girl, bless her heart, she's going to have to think back to this. And her parents this is going to be on them forever, Clay. What are people thinking? Why can't we just make this, listen, just open a box or eat a cake with a pink or blue cake. I don't get it, Clay.
It's everybody. Everybody. Oh, how did we reveal? So it's a good question. The first kid I knew, but nobody else knew, and I was not allowed to tell anyone. So it was me and the doctor were the only two people who knew. My wife didn't want anybody to know. She wanted to be surprised. She didn't want to know. So I kept it a secret. The second and the third kids, I feel like she's probably listening to me right now, and she's going to be like, "You got that wrong." But I think we told everybody that we were having. I've got 3 boys, and I think we just told everybody that we were having another boy and another boy. So I think the first one was a surprise. The next 2 were not surprises.
No reveals, no cake,
no reveal,
cannon.
No cake, no cannon. And again, it's possible that I'm wrong. This is actually pretty funny. My wife sometimes listens to the show, like driving the kids to school in the morning or whatever else. And every now and then I look down at my phone and it's like I've said something that's incorrect. So I got the hospital wrong that the kids were born at. Once on the show or once on a guest as a show or whatever else. My wife's like, no, the kids weren't born there. So it's possible we had a gender reveal and I've just blocked it out of all my recollection. But my recollection is that I was with her in the doctor's appointments for kid number 2 and kid number 3. And the nurse or the whatever it is, the woman with the ultrasound there was like, "Hey, do you want to know?" And we said yes. And I think we got told that, and then we told everybody else. But I don't think we had any sort of substantial gender reveal.
You didn't go to Mexico and have a painted chicken fall out of a box like these crazy Mexicans are doing. You didn't have the chicken bursting out.
I don't think the gender reveal thing really even took off until the last 5 or 6 years. Am I crazy about this? My youngest kid is 6 years old, and I don't think that I've ever been to a gender reveal party, period. I feel like this is something that is taken off with social media, Instagram, Facebook, and everything else. Am I crazy or am I right?
No, I think you're right. I think it's the Instagram. They're doing it for the content. Listen, Clay, I watched this video of these 2 chickens fighting, and they were wearing these sacks of powder. And as they're fighting, they beat the other. They blast these bags of powder, and it reveals that the baby's a girl. And these Mexicans are nuts about. Mexico has a gender reveal problem, Clay. It's going to be something we're going to have to look at as a society.
Other things that are getting looked at: Beverly Hills Hotel. L.A. may be back now. There's fans present for Dodger games. And Paulina Gretzky is hanging out for spring break at the Beverly Hills Hotel, and it seems like she's posting a lot of content for you.
Yeah, Clay, I'm getting a sense that L.A. has put the word out that the pools are open, and Paulina she may be on the hook here. Beverly Hills probably had her come in as a, hey, look, we're back. Paulina's here. She's ripping tequila shots. She's drinking $50 pina coladas. It's time to get cranking up here. So be on the lookout. LA, the pool scenes. We knew this is what happened in Florida. The pool scenes kind of started it out, and then it cranks up again. So early indications that the Los Angeles pool scene is back thanks to Paulina.
Speaking of back, Holly Saunders has returned to Twitter, and she is bringing her flamethrower with her. So what are your thoughts about Holly Saunders? I know she was retweeting one of your articles at OutKick.
Yeah, Holly Saunders from the Golf Channel, from Fox Sports, the golf world, you all know her. But Holly, plot twist, she says, I'm back, but I'm done with you golf nerds out there, you stuffy golf nerds that just want to talk about course management and stuff like that. That's not the Holly that is back, Clay. The Holly that is back is a content genius who has figured out the subscription game, and now she says, listen, I'm done with golf. I don't want to talk about it. If you want to talk golf, we're going to have problems. So, guys out there, be careful. Holly Saunders on the warpath, but she'll be your friend if you just want to be cool and hang out. Just stop with the golf content with Holly. She's not about that. Take a look at her Instagram. That's not the Holly that you used to know. So get used to it, folks.
We're talking to Joe Kinsey. Obviously, a lot of attention in the last week or so about the NFL draft. Are you a mock draft guy? Like, do you read these things as often as everybody else out there seems to?
I only read the ones at OutKick, Clay. That's the only ones I trust. My coworker Clint Lamb with his mock drafts. Clay, listen, I can't figure out how all of a sudden one draft changes in 12 hours, and then one day Justin Fields is going to the Jets. The next day he has a terrible work ethic. I can't keep track of it all. Just get me to the draft. I may have to go out there for us, Clay, for the OutKick team and document.
Cleveland, right?
Yes, I need to drive out there and see what the scene is like. So yeah. Listen, I can't get into the mock drafts. I have enough on my hands. I have Holly Saunders destroying golf guy. I have a ton of things to worry about, Clay.
Oh, there's no doubt. There's a lot on your plate. Are you excited for the Masters next week?
Oh, absolutely. I love when the birds start chirping. That's how I'll know it's Masters season. I'll just close my eyes, listen to the birds chirp, take a nap, wake up. The Masters is still going. I watch it at midnight, Clay. It'll be like green grass at midnight, and I can't get enough of it. I just love the Masters. Fully in on that. Hey, how about the March Madness, the Zags? Give me a national title. Isn't it great to have sports back? By the way,
I don't think there's any doubt. I mean, I think look, the everything being basically underway and normalcy returning in many different parts of American life. I think there's a lot of people super excited about it. I know you're in Ohio, and it's been a little bit cold the past several days all over the east coast of the country, but golf season is basically back for a lot of people who are listening to us right now. And Major League Baseball, I mean, the Rangers are going to have a full stadium. We talked about that a little bit, even though Joe Biden's not happy about it. That's going to be pretty fantastic. Like, all of this adding up, I think is going to give us so much fun to look forward to as we move into the spring.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm just so excited. Thank you to all the OutKick. Listen, I don't say it enough, Clay. Thank you for bringing me on board. This isn't work. I love this. You can hear it in my voice. I know that. I love what we do. We're having a good time, and we're just going to keep it going.
Amen. That is Joe Kinsey. Go check out the Woke Bracket Challenge at OutKick. He does fantastic work. He finds a lot of things to keep us entertained all throughout every single day.